Hello, it's me, Rabbi Sol, with Rabbinical reflections for you all. I come from Temple Sons of Bitches here in Great Neck, New York. Shut up and pay attention to me. Shalom Dammit! This is Rabbi Sol Solomon with a Rabbinical reflection for the week of August 13th, 2017. In much of mainstream media, Donald Trump is maligned, left, right, and sideways, for everything he says and does. A lot of times, he should be, but other times, it's just knee-jerk obstructionism as payback for the way the Republicans cock-blocked Obama for 8 years. Is it really wrong to put America first, or to be extra careful about immigration from hostile countries, or to think your daughter's kinda hot? No, these are defensible ideas whether you ascribe to them or not. However, since Donald Trump can't get his own agenda started, his whole presidency has been about reversing whatever the last administration did, and about saying, hey, you think I'm a liar and a meanie? Hillary's even worse, which is such a helpful ideology 6 months after the election. Still, Trump wants to junk the Iran deal. I don't blame him. He wants to hold Arab countries to a higher standard of behavior before selling Israel down the river. I'm all for him. He wants to fire everyone he appointed. He did that on TV, so why should we expect different? He wants to reverse policy about transsexual people joining the military. No. Just no. What the hell is it to Donald Trump if a soldier's uniform fits a little differently between the hips and the knees? Republicans say they're not being homophobes. The reason to keep trannies out of the service is cost, for building separate bathrooms and showers. And since the Army is known to spend $400 on a toilet seat, putting up an entire stall must cost millions. The military also fears that transgenders will stay closeted until they get through basic training, then ask for surgery and expect Uncle Sam to pay for it. I mean, where's the money going to come from if we're pouring all that dough into building empty schools in Iraq and Afghanistan? Another excuse to ban the trans is mental instability. Right-wingers say that if a person can't decide whether to be a boy or a girl, that points to confusion, which can be deadly on the battlefield. And, of course, Bible-thumping goyim see gender fluidity and homosexuality as mental illnesses to begin with. We can't have crazy people in the Air Force and Navy, they say. We need to save those slots for colored folks who have no other way to get a leg up in this economy than to be cannon fodder. I think what Trump is most worried about is the downtime. You've got Marines pumped up on testosterone and killer instincts waiting around for an excuse to release their aggression. With no battle to charge into, they go out to drink and pick up a female cadet. Now, there's a private taking a young woman back to his tent, groping around her privates, and finding a ding-dong where her yin-yang should be. That's a homicide waiting to happen. But it's not a tranny's fault if a cadet can't control himself, any more than it's Burger King's fault if I take extra ketchup packets and put them in my cupboard for later. They may be tempting me by displaying free condiments, but it is my weakness that makes me stuff my pockets. Damn you, H.J. Hines! But back to the AC/DCs. If you're in a foxhole fighting a war, do you care whether the person next to you has a penis, a vagina, or a mixmaster between the legs? No. You just want them to fire when ready and send your dog tags home if you don't make it. And the bitching about transgenders in the military is no different from the griping about women in the military, and gays, and blacks, and Jews, and anyone who isn't white, Christian, and 100% brainwashable. Donald Trump has bought into this prejudice to the point where he won't even allow trannies in the office pool, let alone facing combat. Of course, the silver lining is that transgender people who can't serve in the military also can't get killed in the military. when we have to start sending bombers over North Korea. It's the tow-headed Sunday school Andy Hardys who'll be flying top secret, while the Caitlyn Jenners will be shopping in Victoria's Secret. But it is not the president's place to declare that people of any sexuality are unfit to defend their own freedom. After all, 66 million Americans voted that Donald Trump wasn't fit to be president, yet here he is in the job. Well, maybe that's not the best example. This has been a rabbinical reflection from Rabbi Sol Solomon, Temple Sons of Bitches in Great Neck, New York.